Hello beautiful people, welcome to Ducky Space. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this beautiful fish roll, authentic flavored Nigerian fish roll. So before we go in, I lost some of the clips of the video, but I'm just going to try and explain as much as I can. And before we continue, please don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. So here I've already started frying the fillings. Obviously we need to start with the fillings. Basically what I did here was to cut the fish, the mackerel fish, into two. Of course you remove all the intestine, everything, the gills, and also cut off the head. So basically just the body of the fish, and then cook it. I didn't add anything, no salt, no maggi, no nothing. Just cook it, but boil it, and afterwards when it's cooked you just open it and remove the bones. Mackerel hasn't got too much bone, so deboning is so easy. Remove the bone and then mash it up roughly, put it in a non-stick pan preferably, and then I added all the sauces I need. A little bit of maggi cube, added curry, added basically all the seasoning. Mince your onions. So at this point, that's when I add all the seasonings just to give it a lovely flavor and taste. And then I start frying. As I fry, I remove all the rest of the bone in the fish. At this point, you can see that the color has changed, and I fry until it's properly dry and brown. Even when it feels like it's starting to burn, just keep doing it. So here, I already mixed my dough. Basically, I'm going to leave in the description box the quantity, the quantity of every item I used and how I achieved it. So, and I left it to rest for at least 20 minutes as usual in the fridge. So at this point, I just brought it out and I'm about to start molding my fish roll. This video would have been up a long time ago because I lost some of the clips. I don't know how. That's why I took this one. But I want to believe you pick one or two things from. If you haven't watched my meat pie video, you can go ahead and watch that one. It's going to help you a lot, and because that one is very detailed, and the process is basically the same thing. The difference is in the filling and also some of the seasoning. Like in this dough, I added some fish seasoning to the dough and a little bit of salt, no sugar, none of those things, and our butter and salt as usual. And yeah, so the mixing, everything is basically the same thing. So if you haven't seen that one, I'm going to leave in the description box. So if you watch it, it's going to help you a lot to understand how I got to this point. So I went ahead, flatten it as you can see, put a generous amount of the fish filling. If you taste this fish pie filling, I mean fish roll filling, you will understand what I'm saying. So do that, flatten it, put it, roll it, fold it like up to 2 times before you egg one part to seal it properly. And once that is done, you go ahead to cut it like I did here, and then you place it in your baking tray. That's basically how you achieve your fish roll. But wait till the end. In fact, try this and tell me what you think. It's really amazing. It tasted yummy, and the crust, as in, is so sweet from the filling down to the crust. Try it and tell me what you think. So that's how I'm doing it again. Heap it, not too much though, just not too much, because the filling is so tasty. Egg wash one end and then seal it up. That's it. And go ahead and cut it. That's how, yeah, that's it basically. And place in your pan. That's how are you all doing today? Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't to my channel to encourage your girl. And yeah, so roll again and roll. That's how you do it basically. Because my work surface is not that big, try to get that shape you want. So you can see the different ways I do it. Sometimes I cut to get just that rectangular shape, and then at other times I do it. I'm going to still cut this one, see, seal it, and then cut off the excess to give it that beautiful shape. That's it, basically. Cut. So I first of all try to cut into half, so that the fish rolls will be even. And if you have a ruler, you can go ahead and measure, assuming you're making it for somebody or to sell. You know, you want it to be exact size, all the rolls. Why do I keep saying pies? To be the same size. And you can do that so that you get an even shape and even size for all the fish rolls. So at the end, I went ahead to egg wash it as usual to give it that shiny, glossy finish. And after it's baked, you know, they say the eye eats first before the mouth, isn't it? So you need to make it lovely and presentable. That's basically what this egg washing does. It gives it that glossy, shiny finish, and it makes it appetizing to the eyes. Yeah. Once that is done, I'll go ahead and put it in the oven. Please don't forget to like already if you have watched up to this very morning. I'll put it in the oven to bake at 170 degrees centigrade for about 25 minutes or until it's golden brown. So the rest of the fish fillings, see, I put it in a freezer bag, and I'm going to just stick it into the freezer, and I leave it until when next I'll be making another fish pie. There it is. Look at that beauty. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that amazing? And it tasted so good. Guys, I'm going to try as much as possible to leave a detailed description in the description box, but I'm so sorry I lost some of the clips on how when I missed and when I started. But basically, I think it's something we can do on our own. So that's it for this video. Please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also share with family, support your girl. And also, these are some of the things I do at my convenience, at my space. Yeah. So for business contact, please go ahead and call the number on the screen at the moment, or follow me on Instagram and also on Facebook. It's your girl again, Dokis. I'll see you again soon in my next one. Thank you so much for always coming to watch my videos. Bye bye.